And good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. Welcome back to Amazing ATS Francisco Jr. Ron. Thanks for joining in so early. And as you see in the title, we are on the 138 beta. There was another update today. So version number is 1.38.0.94. Good afternoon, James, and we are going to be out with the Lonestar today. Now, I am running in engine mod only because the default engines in this truck sound absolutely horrible. We've got Z-Mod's Detroit Series 60 underneath the hood today. Omar, David, how's it going? Right now, we are sitting here in Flagstaff, Arizona. First run today is going all the way up to Elko. And we're actually going to be passing quite a glaring bug in Las Vegas that did happen in today's update. So you will be sure to see it when we get to it because it is humongous. So without any further waiting, guys, we've got a load of grain on the wagon, just about 25,000 pounds. Fatigue simulation is turned off just in case we need to teleport anywhere. And traffic offense is on, so let's climb in the truck, get her fired up, and let's get trucking. And the transmission today, since I still do not have a spring for my pedals, we are going to be running the Eaton Endurant 12-speed. Yeah, and as you might have caught a little peek of it there, but I'll be sure to look to the left. With 138, we do have all of the international signage back for those dealerships. Yeah, don't get in a hurry, car. You're just running integrated graphics, Ron? Yeah, summer sale just started this afternoon, James, so if you know anyone who wants to buy ATS, right now is the time to buy it. And base game is $5, but for the most content, I would recommend getting the West Coast bundle. You will get the base game, Oregon, Washington, along with the forestry DLC for under $20. Hey, Xander, what's going on today? Doing awesome like a possum. And you're probably going to need to run low to medium graphics, Ron, on something like that. Appreciate that, AJ. scaling does help. So if the game is normally at 100% and your monitor resolution is 1920 by 1080, that's what's going to show on your screen is 1920 by 1080 no matter what. But with your scaling, if you go to like 200%, it's going to be like, I'm not sure, but it's going to double the resolution and then scale it back down to 1920 by 1080. So you can get a little bit more crispiness, if you will, to the game just by increasing the scaling. Robert, what's going on today? And give me 1 second here, guys. I actually need to raise my seat up just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so chances are I will be ordering my new springs for my pedals from Rickmotech tomorrow. Hopefully I will have them sometime next week. Trust me, being a glorified steering wheel holder, I mean, it's nice and all, but I do miss the shifting. Yeah, I normally will run a mod called construction signs for longer zones, and then also for more distance to the signage before you get to that. But right now I am not running that. I've got very few mods going on. No graphics mods today, however I did apply the NVIDIA Profile Inspector tweaks again. Just the AI without, not the AI, the anti-aliasing without having it. And off in the distance it looked absolutely horrible, and then as you got closer it got better and better, but I mean, that was just getting to be annoying for me. Hey DeAndre, what's up today, driver? And where this bug at is in Las Vegas, you will see it, literally. You cannot miss it because it is humongous. I mean, I've said that earlier, but and just know if you hop into the beta, it's already been reported, will probably be fixed here very shortly. I hope I'm going to say your name correctly there, Dodge, but we are in the International Lonestar. And we are running an engine mod today from Zmod, their Detroit Series 60. Oh, there's going to be a glaring bug in Vegas once we get there. We're on our way to Elko currently. We will be going right on 15 through the city, and that's where the bug is at. Appreciate that, Dodge. Thomas, how's it going today?
Keep to the right, and then take the exit on the right.
And as you guys can hear, I did put my Google Voice Nav mod back in today. I don't have a problem with Doug or Sky, but it's more so for the realism. I used to be a trucker. For what it is, I don't have any issues with the game. What it needs is more trucks, definitely. The only two brands that are missing are Freightliner and Western Star. And of course, I would love to see like a classic truck DLC. Some trucks of yesterday, say Freightliner Classic XL, the FLD 120, K100, T600. A correctly modeled 379 would be great. Yeah, I was gonna do blue and black, but then I changed it to like this cranberry red. And I think the cranberry red looks a little bit better than the blue. And also, one big thing that I would love to see in the game, instead of it being set in summer like it is, give us dynamic weather. So we'll get rain, thunderstorms in the summer. Getting up in the mountains in the wintertime, you run into snow. Hey, Zachary, what's going on today? Doing awesome like a possum. Hey, Anthony, what's up today? And there's some things that they can do with the hired drivers that they haven't, and that's, like you said, it does come in on the management side, but I'd rather see it still more about the driving than the management. Oh yeah, we've had a couple rumble through here this afternoon. Hey Steve, yes, I currently do have some mods running. Google Voice Mod, let's see, what else? I've got the dark tire textures for the SCS tires that they give us. I've got engine mods. I'm not running any graphics mods. The only thing I've done was did some NVIDIA Profile Inspector tweaks. I can't remember. We're on 93. Actually, I don't think we're going to be going through the city. I'm actually going to jump off at Tropicana Avenue here. Because what I do need to get over to 15 in order to show this glaring bug.
Navigation resumed.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to route myself. That's actually going to miss it. The bug is right in here. So what I'm going to do here.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Navigation resumed.
I'm just going to pop myself here. We'll throw our four-ways on. I'm going to hop over to 15. You guys might laugh when you see this. do you see the bug? That is one heck of a huge Bellagio sign. And it's even hanging out on 15, and the AI will drive right through it. But that will be fixed. Such a glaring error, there's no way that SCS is not going to fix that. Yeah, so that is quite humongous. And if the van doesn't change lanes, A is. But anyways, the AI will drive right through that pillar. So who's excited for Idaho? Are you guys ready for the beta to be over so Idaho can be released? Now here's the real kicker. Who is really excited for Colorado later on this year? I took the words right out of my mouth, Anthony. Yeah, I'm very curious with Colorado because I want to see what they did with Glenwood Canyon. I have been through there in real life. It's kind of like the Virgin River Canyon. It's absolutely, and I just missed my exit. Whoops. Anyways, I've been through Virgin River Canyon in real life. Absolutely gorgeous. If they do Glenwood Canyon the exact same way, I am not going to be complaining at all.
And then take the exit on the right. Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Whoa! Is there supposed to be a traffic light there? Alright.
Navigation resumed.
That was weird. There's like no stop sign, nothing. It's like, what the heck? Something's gotta be missing there, because it's not supposed to be like that.
Navigation resumed.
And only because I screwed up, I went ahead and just did this way. And any driver getting off of there without a stop sign or a traffic light, they'd be doing number 2 in their pants. After 138 comes out of beta is when we're most likely going to get Idaho. 138 is that state's compatibility update. Of course, nothing wrong with cheating. As long as you don't get caught.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Yeah, let's see if I can pay more attention to the road instead of my chat. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore today. That's like the second time that's did that. Well, is it the second time? I would imagine once we get to the east side of the Mississippi, we are definitely going to be seeing PAX estates. And I understand why people are wanting more, but yet the west coast of the USA is the largest states. There were holes here. The last time I was through here, they got those all fixed. No light on that road sign there, so either, and that's another bug right there. Oh, besides the Durango where we were at the other day, in the game log, one other city that I know that we're going to be getting is called Rangeley. No idea where that is at in Colorado, but also with Idaho, besides Sandpoint and Lewiston, Coeur d'Alene, and Boise, a couple of other cities that have been confirmed are Twin Falls, Pocatello, and Nampa.
Keep to the right, and then turn right. In 650 feet, turn right.
Turn right? No, that's supposed to say left. And there's a new truck stop that was added, a Hearts. Go get him, Copper. Roger, Rangeley, east of Vernal. So far, if we're going for desert landscape, that's going to be Utah. If we're looking for more greenery, Washington by far. Yeah, Steve, that would be dynamic weather. It's like these signs here for these one-lane construction, it's like bing, bang, boom. If you're not paying attention, you might not get stopped in time. And I would love to see the distance on these for the signage increase from what they currently are. Nathaniel, what's up today? You know how long it would have taken them to make every single state in the scaling at the game release time of 135? ATS still wouldn't be released. And I don't have an issue with them with the way that they're going about this. And there's a lot of players that play ATS and ETS2 who keep wanting more and more content. And really, here in US dollars, most of the states right now are $11.99. That's 99% chance that's what Idaho and Colorado are going to be. And what is that really? It's a pizza, maybe a couple of meals at McDonald's. Oh, by far, I play, literally, I've got under 100 hours in ETS2, over 3,000 hours in ATS. Can you tell which game I play more? And one feature I would love to see in the game also that's not on any truck, and I'm not sure why it hasn't been mapped yet, back of cab lighting. Like, every single truck has it. A lot of drivers do customize those for red lighting. Give us those options. even if you don't have New Mexico and Texas gets released, you will still be able to get to Texas. And the way that you do that is two ways that you can. One, if you have the option to buy garages online, that happens after you buy 3 garages the regular way. You can go through and buy a garage in Texas, teleport yourself there. There's also at least one city in each of the states as DLCs that you can do quick jobs out of, so you can actually get into the state and start doing jobs. So that's how they solve any DLC dependency. There is none. And I'm sure Texas is going to be a big hit. That's one state that literally, I would say, the majority of the community does want. Steve, if you're on 138 and you started a new profile underneath the beta, that was why. Today's beta update fixed that crashing issue. Probably not until 2022, Edwin. I'm hoping next year, but that I don't think it's going to happen. I see that as being our summer state in 2022. Roswell heading through downtown, I call that red light city, because you get caught at one, you're getting stuck at all of them. And we may need to remember, right now I know of 2 map teams for ATS. They may have a third in the works that is working on Texas. The last thing that was mentioned was one person doing an outline in Texas. And guys, give me one moment here, please. Hey guys, I don't mean to, but I've got a very bad thunderstorm that is just getting to me. I need to get on out of here right now. I will try to get back later on. So I'm sorry for getting out of here. I've got to go. It's a little bit too bad to be on the computer.